Hello fellow Star Wars fans, my name is Starupta. Welcome back to the channel. For fans of the High Republic, you're in the right place because I'm breaking down once again another short story of the High Republic. This is Tales of Enlightenment, No Such Thing as a Bad Customer Part 2. This is part of issue number 218 of the short story series, and this is written by, of course, George Mann. So last we left off, of course, our characters that we follow are Pirali the Sulstan and Muna the Twi'lek, and all-out war has erupted on Jedha. Enlightenment, where this short story is based in, is the local watering hole of this planet, and we have suddenly all these rioters that are trying to get into Kraydon's bar, as well as Enforcer Droids. So this is the crossover with the comic book series from Marvel, where we have Vildar Mac, we have Maddie, that are trying to go through these tunnels to get out of this city. Unfortunately, a collapse in the tunnel happens, and it separates Vildar Mac and Tay Sarek from the Sorcerer of Tun, from Maddie, from Kraydon, and the rest of these wounded Path of Open Hand worshiper, cultists, whatever you want to call them. So there's this big battle that is going on. These Enforcer Droids are really just wounding a lot of people, and there's nowhere to run. They are trapped from the front entrance, from the back entrance of the tunnel. So it's really Maddie that is holding off the Twi'lek Jedi. She is holding off all these enemies at bay for the people to remain safe. And you also have the Sorcerer of Tun. His name is Tarna, and he's using, I guess, a force wave, because he's a force worshiper, to hold back these droids into this crevice. So it's really up to Muna that comes up with the plan of using this harp, this electro harp, that rigs it to the speakers and basically creates a huge electrical kind of storm that short circuits all of these droids. And of course, when that happens, they are down on their luck. Everybody is just so tired and exhausted from trying to escape, from trying to get out of there. And then, of course, the doors finally open and the rioters start coming in. And as soon as the rioters come in, they see Maddie, they see the Sorcerer of Time, they see how everybody looks and how angry they are, and they're just so tired of fighting that it actually scares off the rioters and they get out of there. So just when things are safe to kind of take a breather, that is when Pirali walks outside of the doors with Maddie and sees the absolute destruction of this city, and it just completely takes him off guard, because this is supposed to be a city that is a neutral place. There's not supposed to be any war, any battles. This is a very religious sector in the Star Wars galaxy. So he begins to weep, and that's really when the story ends. So this is really the climax, I would believe, of everything that is happening in this short story series, Tales of Enlightenment. It's been building up to this. I like how there's been a crossover that has really cut into the comics and brought in some characters. So we do get some resolution at the end of the story with Muna, and in part one, she had mentioned that she wanted Pirali to meet this person named Urta. And we do get to see Urta in the story being brave and helping out the crew. So it was nice that Pirali finally got to meet Muna's girlfriend, even though it was in the middle of a battle, so it was a little bit sketchy there. But yes, I would think that there's probably one more short story. I know I said that for part one, but there's definitely a lot of an epilogue probably to kind of tie things up, because we do have the character of Keth, who was in the beginning of this series of short stories, who worked for the Temple of Kyber, and he ended up becoming a liaison during this peace meeting that went haywire on Jedha, and we do know, unfortunately, he passed away. So I'm looking forward to, or maybe, I don't know if looking forward to is the right word, but I'm kind of dreading hearing the reaction of Pirali and Muna when they figure out he has perished, unfortunately, in the battle. But that's for a future story. But for now, what did you think of this short story? Let me know in the comment section down below. For more on the High Republic, I have an entire playlist on the channel that you can check out at your leisure to see more cool things about this awesome era of Star Wars. So for more for Star Wars, for more on the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. That's going to do it for me, Starupta. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.